A Tunisian opposition leader has died after being shot outside his home in the capital, Tunis. Shokri Belaid led the unified Democratic Nationalist Party and had been a strong critic of Tunisia's government. Witnesses say he died in a clinic after being attacked as he left home. These pictures, uploaded onto YouTube, reportedly show the place where he was shot. Belaid's family and Tunisia's Prime Minister have called it an assassination. The leader of the Ennahda party, which dominates the government, says it undermines the stability of Tunisia.
This is a heinous political crime aimed to undermine the stability of the country, targeting our transition to democracy and any development project currently planned by the government. We strongly condemn this act and consider the perpetrators as enemies of the country, of democracy and of Islam.
Abd al-Nasser al-Awani is a member of the opposition. He blamed the government for the killing.
I accuse Al-Nahda movement party. It is Al-Nahda that has plotted for this assassination of Shokri Belaid. On last Friday, Al-Nahda targeted a meeting of the National Democratic Party. We cannot be intrigued by Al-Nahda's condemnation of this assassination. This is a defining day in the history of Tunisia, and we hold the government responsible.
Well, let's get more on this from Youssef Ghaeghi. He's a journalist based in the Tunisian capital and joins us over the telephone. Mr. Ghaeghi, it's good to have you with us. What more do we know? What can you tell us about this killing?
Well, we know that Shokri Belaid, who's a prominent leader of the Popular Front, was shot dead this morning as he was leaving his house with 2 bullets, one in the head and one in the neck. The Minister of Interior said that 2 suspects were involved and they are currently looking for them. More importantly, this is shocking for Tunisians, and thousands of people are heading towards the main avenue on Habib Bourguiba now to denounce this attack. A lot of people are angry as well because this was a sequence of political violence to which they say the government did not react in the right way, and now it led to this assassination.
Mr. Ghaeghi, we are seeing, we've been seeing pictures of these thousands of people, as you've mentioned, on the streets of Tunis outside the Interior Ministry protesting against this killing. Do we know who they're directing their anger at? Why are they out there?
Well, these are essentially students who refused to go to class and headed to the main avenue, as well as members of the Popular Front and different political parties. They are essentially angry at the government because they asked and they denounced several times a series of political violence which targeted the opposition leaders. But the government, for them, did not react promptly and in the right way, which led to a continuing of this violence. And this assassination is the first time, we see it for the first time in Tunisia. It's never happened before, and people are absolutely shocked to see somebody dead, shot with bullets.
All right, that's journalist Youssef Ghaeghi joining us from the Tunisian capital, Tunis. Thank you very much. Well, joining us on set now is Al Jazeera correspondent Hashim Ahel-Bader. And Hashim, tell us exactly who Shokri Belaid was and why would he have been a target?
Well, Shokri Belaid is a member of a very small political party, the Democratic Nationalist Party in Tunisia, which is part of a broader coalition called the Popular Front, which is a gathering of leftist, secular activists totally opposed to the policies of the predominantly Islamist government in Tunisia. He's been a vocal critic of the government, saying that basically the outcome of the revolution in Tunisia was the growing power and influence of the Islamists, and he's been reiterating the same message: the Islamists are a threat to democracy in Tunisia. So he's been repeating that same message again and again and saying that what we need to have instead is a democratic government. We need the secularism which has been deeply entrenched in Tunisia to prevail and to remain, earning him many opponents within the Tunisian society, particularly among the conservatives and among the Islamists. Just a few days ago, he's been on a show on a Tunisian TV station, and he said the local committees established after the revolution to protect the revolution, as they say, are just a tool used by the government and the Islamists to get rid of us. So I think his assassination is definitely going to create many problems in the coming days for the Tunisian government.
Well, we just heard from one opposition leader there who's blaming the government for his assassination, for Belaid's assassination. Is that going to be a view that will be widely held, do you think?
I don't think so, because the Prime Minister and Al-Jabali and Al-Ghannouchi, who is the leader of the Nahda party, came just a few minutes after the assassination, condemning the assassination, saying this is a terrorist attack. But of course we know why they're saying this, because the Minister of Interior is a prominent member of the Nahda party. But this is very bad news for the government and for the Tunisians, because a few days ago they were talking about what is the only way to save Tunisia, and they were talking about a national unity government or a cabinet reshuffle that would be more inclusive, for them to be able to hold elections by June or July, and for the transitional period to be over, and for Tunisia to have finally a democratically elected government. But with this assassination, I think the government has to come today or tomorrow to the Tunisians with a much broader offer to be able to appease tension. Otherwise, I think we might see more clashes and instability across the country.
All right, that's our correspondent Hashim Ahel Bada giving us his insights into this assassination in Tunisia. Thank you.